Hi guys, I wanted to update a video I did a few years ago. It was really dark and there was a lot of noise in the background, so I thought I would update it. And because of the type of video I'm going to do, I picked out the worst cut fabric I have with wrinkles all over in it. So the first thing you want to do when you get your fabric home from the store is press it. I'm going to show you how to cut perfectly straight cuts every time. So I'm going to go press this and I will be back. Okay, so I've pressed my fabric, and what I want to do first is take the salvage ends and line them up together. And hold it up. And as you can see, this is a really messed up wow. So what I'm going to do is kind of move the salvages around until it's lined up the way it should be. Well, that's looking better, but it's still got that little bit of pucker in there. So since it's almost where it should be, I'm going to lay it down. And the puckers are mostly going this way. So I'm going to kind of adjust that up there and push these puckers out from both sides. And hold it up from the folded end. And then you can see there's no more puckers. So I'm going to get a really straight cut out of this. Now if you fold it up, you have to make sure, you have to do that again and make sure that it's lined up well. Now when you trim off the end, you want to use a line on your ruler and line it up with the edge of your fabric. With the folded edge. Make sure that it's lined up really well, and then trim that edge off so that you get a clean, nice clean cut right there. And then move your fabric down. You can also line your fabric up with the lines on your mat. That's a good way to do it. And if you do it that way, which is what I'm doing right now, then you can take your ruler and line it up. The lines on your ruler, line them up with the lines on your mat. And because your fabric is also lined up with the lines on your mat, you'll still get a straight cut. So I'm going to cut about 3-inch strip off of here and see how the cut came out. And hopefully it'll be straight. Look, no elbows. Nothing worse than cutting you a bunch of fabric for a quilt or whatever and your strips coming out like this. It's horrible. And so it's a very straight cut. You'll get it every time if you line it up that way and make sure that the fabric, even if the top, see the top of this fabric, hopefully you can see that, the salvages are not bumped up against each other. But that's okay because the fabric is lined up right and I got a straight cut out of it. The important part is not that they are perfectly lined up here, but that once you line them up, you get all those puckers out to where the fabric lays nice and not crooked. And once you get it like that, you are going to have perfect cuts every time. Promise. So thanks for watching. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll answer. Thanks.